Right now, as you're watching this, humanity is building projects so large they can be seen from space, so complex they push the limits of physics, and so expensive they rival the GDP of entire countries. From cities with no streets, to trains that float at 500 kilometers an hour, to machines designed to look back in time to the birth of the universe. I'm Alex Turner, and in this video, we're counting down 15 of the biggest projects happening on Earth today, where they're being built, how much they cost, and why they could reshape how we live, move, and understand our world. Don't forget to subscribe, and let us know in the comments which project you think is going to have the biggest effect. NEOM is one of the most ambitious urban projects ever attempted, a $500 billion futuristic megacity designed to redefine how humans live. Located in northwestern Saudi Arabia along the Red Sea, NEOM includes headline projects like The Line, a 170-kilometer-long linear city, Oxagon, a floating industrial hub, and Trojena, a mountain resort. Powered entirely by renewable energy, NEOM aims to house millions of residents with zero cars, zero streets, and heavy use of AI. Initial phases are targeted for completion around 2030, though full build-out will extend well into the 2040s. Interesting fact, the line is designed to be just 200 meters wide, yet stretch longer than many countries. The Gulf Railway is a massive regional rail network designed to connect all 6 Gulf Cooperation Council countries: Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Qatar, Kuwait, Bahrain, and Oman. Stretching over 2,000 kilometers, the project aims to revolutionize freight and passenger transport across the Arabian Peninsula. With an estimated cost of $250 billion, it's one of the most expensive rail projects in history. Construction is happening in phases, with major sections expected to be operational by 2030. Once completed, trains could link cities like Riyadh, Dubai, and Doha in hours instead of days. A key goal is reducing truck traffic, cutting emissions, and boosting regional economic integration across the Gulf. California High-Speed Rail is America's most ambitious transportation project. A bullet train system designed to connect San Francisco and Los Angeles at speeds over 200 miles per hour. The project spans the length of California's Central Valley and coastal cities, with an estimated total cost between $89 and $128 billion. Construction is actively underway, with the first operational segment expected by 2029, though full completion may extend into the early 2030s. The rail line aims to dramatically reduce car and air travel emissions while reshaping California's economy. An interesting fact, once completed, the train could cut LA to San Francisco travel time to under 3 hours. Japan's Chuo Shinkansen is a next-generation maglev train that uses magnetic levitation instead of wheels, allowing speeds of up to 500 kilometers per hour. The project connects Tokyo to Nagoya and eventually Osaka through deep underground tunnels beneath Japan's mountains. Estimated to cost $50 to $80 billion, it's one of the most technologically advanced rail systems ever built. The Tokyo-Nagoya section is targeted for completion around 2027, with the Osaka extension planned for 2037. Fun fact, the maglev has already set world speed records and floats several centimeters above the track, eliminating friction almost entirely. The 10T Core network is Europe's long-term plan to unify transportation across the entire continent. Rather than a single project, it's a massive system of railways, highways, ports, and inland waterways spanning all EU member states. The total investment is estimated at over $650 billion, making it one of the largest infrastructure programs in human history. The goal is full completion by 2050, creating seamless cross-border transport from Portugal to Poland and from Scandinavia to the Mediterranean. An interesting fact: 10T includes high-speed rail corridors designed to replace short-haul flights, dramatically reducing carbon emissions across Europe. The Strait of Messina Bridge is a long-planned megastructure that would physically connect mainland Italy to Sicily for the first time. Spanning roughly 3.3 kilometers, it's designed to be the longest suspension bridge in the world. Estimated to cost between $6 and $10 billion, the bridge would carry both road and rail traffic across a notoriously earthquake-prone and windy stretch of water. If fully approved and built, completion is expected in the mid-2030s. A fascinating detail: the bridge has been designed to withstand major earthquakes and winds exceeding 200 kilometers per hour, making it a true engineering test case. King Abdullah Economic City, or KAEC, is a massive planned urban and industrial hub on Saudi Arabia's Red Sea coast. The project aims to diversify the country's economy beyond oil by attracting manufacturing, logistics, and residential development, estimated to cost around $100 billion. KAEC includes a major port, industrial zones, housing districts, and financial centers. Development has been ongoing for years, with major milestones expected to wrap up by 2029. Interesting fact: KAEC's port is one of the fastest growing in the Middle East and is strategically positioned along global shipping routes linking Asia, Europe, and Africa. Dubailand is one of the world's largest entertainment-focused megaprojects, located on the outskirts of Dubai. Originally conceived as a massive leisure city, it includes theme parks, sports venues, residential developments, and cultural attractions. With an estimated cost between $60 and $70 billion, Dubailand has evolved in phases over time. Major components are expected to reach completion by around 2030. A standout feature is its scale. Dubailand covers an area larger than many major cities. Interesting fact: it was originally planned to include more theme parks than anywhere else on Earth, positioning Dubai as a global entertainment capital. The Medog hydropower project is poised to become the largest hydroelectric power station ever built. Located on the Yarlung Zangbo River in Tibet, near one of the world's deepest river gorges, the project is estimated to cost around $137 billion. It could generate significantly more power than the Three Gorges Dam. The project is strategically important for China's energy security and decarbonization goals. An incredible fact: the river drops thousands of meters in elevation over a short distance, giving the dam enormous power potential, but also extreme engineering challenges. China's South-North Water Transfer Project is a vast system of canals, tunnels, and reservoirs designed to move water from the wet south to the drought-prone north. Stretching thousands of kilometers, it's one of the largest water engineering projects in human history. The total cost exceeds $70 billion, with construction beginning in 2003 and continuing in phases through the 2030s and beyond. The project supplies water to major cities like Beijing and Tianjin, effectively reshaping China's national water geography. The Central Yunnan Water Diversion Project is another massive Chinese infrastructure effort designed to transport water across mountainous terrain to drought-affected regions of Yunnan province. The project includes long tunnels, reservoirs, and aqueducts, with costs estimated in the tens of billions of dollars. Construction is ongoing, with completion expected in the late 2020s to early 2030s. This project plays a key role in supporting agriculture, urban growth, and industrial development in southwestern China. Interesting fact: some tunnels stretch over 60 kilometers, drilled through extremely complex geological formations. Across India and other regions, massive renewable energy parks are being built to accelerate the global energy transition. One standout example is the Gujarat Hybrid Renewable Energy Park, combining solar and wind power at gigawatt scale, These projects typically cost $5 to $10 billion per site, with phased completion between 2025 and 2030. Their goal is to provide clean electricity to millions while reducing reliance on fossil fuels. A fascinating fact, some of these parks are so large they can be seen from space, and together they rival the power output of traditional coal plants. The Extremely Large Telescope, or ELT, is the world's largest optical and infrared telescope, currently under construction in Chile's Atacama Desert. Costing roughly $1.2 billion, the telescope features a 39-meter segmented primary mirror, nearly 5 times larger than today's biggest telescopes. Completion and first scientific operations are expected around 2027. The ELT will allow astronomers to study exoplanet atmospheres, black holes, and the earliest galaxies in unprecedented detail. Fun fact: the telescope's mirror is made up of nearly 800 individual segments, each precisely aligned to nanometer accuracy. Hyper Kamiokande is a next-generation neutrino observatory located deep underground in Japan. With an estimated cost of around $600 million, it consists of a massive water-filled tank lined with ultra-sensitive light detectors. The project aims to answer fundamental questions about the universe, including why matter exists at all. Operations are expected to begin around 2027. One amazing detail: the detector will hold 260,000 tons of ultra-pure water, making it one of the largest scientific instruments ever built, capable of detecting particles that pass straight through the Earth. The Square Kilometre Array, or SKA, is the largest radio astronomy project ever attempted, spanning sites in South Africa and Australia. When complete, its combined antennas will have a total collecting area of over 1 square kilometre. Phase 1 alone costs roughly $700 million, with total costs reaching several billion dollars across future phases. Early operations are expected in the early 2030s. The SKA will probe the origins of the universe, dark matter, and cosmic magnetism. Fun fact: the telescope will generate so much data that it will require some of the world's most powerful supercomputers just to process it. Taken together, these projects tell a powerful story about where humanity is headed. Governments and scientists are betting trillions of dollars not just on roads, cities, and power, but on the future itself. Some of these megaprojects will succeed, others will fall short, and a few may completely change civilization in ways we can't yet predict. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, subscribe for more deep dives into engineering and the future, and tell us in the comments, which project do you think will have the biggest impact on the world?